Hello Wallace family, Mike and Beth Vogt from the Life Tools Foundation. It's been about a year since we saw you guys at the U.S. Venture Golf Outing last year and finally got to meet you and put some names with faces. Been a whole year already. So we wanted to update you on what we've been doing at the foundation, all the exciting, wonderful things that are happening.
We've been busy. Specifically, we've been busy with the Shoulders to Stand On program. As you're aware, the generous $26,000 grant that you provided for us last fall was geared specifically for the Shoulders to Stand On program. We've been working closely with Neenah High School and with St. Mary Catholic High School in Menasha to provide the program. We're working with high school girls, sophomores, juniors, and seniors who are encountering barriers to pursuing post-secondary education. These girls come from financially challenged families and are very eager and excited about the tutoring and the college prep assistance that we've been providing. Specifically, we're tutoring everything from math, even advanced math, things like pre-calc, algebra 2, geometry, sciences, everything from environmental science up through AP chemistry and AP physics. We're also providing ACT test prep, which is something this demographic of girls probably would not have been able to afford in the past.
And we're providing each of the girls with one of these prep books. So what it is it has a bunch of practice tests in there, and then the girls are able to go back with their tutor and find, answers to the questions that they got incorrect, but also any sort of backfilling that they needed. If they're having issues with something in Algebra 2, then they can chat with their tutor as far as what they were missing or what they need to be successful on the ACT.
Part of offering the ACT test prep as well that we were able to offer because of the grant is that it takes some of the unknown and some of the scariness, if you will, out of that test. For most of the girls that we're dealing with, they know that the test is required, for college entry, but they just don't know a whole lot about it. So just even walking through the tests and having them take some practice section tests allows them to be comfortable with it and sort of aggressively pursue the test versus, sort of being hands-off.
Know what they're up against.
Yes. About it, yes. In addition to that, we provide a lot of mentoring to these students because the support at home isn't always great.
Absolutely. And some of the supplies that we provide those students are things as basic as a calculator. You've got these girls who are taking advanced math classes that don't have the tools that they need to be successful. And then something like an accordion folder. Seems a little bit basic, but what it is it's a way to keep these girls organized. Maybe they missed that skill set as far as keeping things organized so that they can go back and get recall the information that they need.
Or even
and a planner.
Daily planners.
Yes.
It seems, as I tell all the kids that I work with and that our tutors are working with, I use one every day. So for them just to get in the habit of putting down their responsibilities, both academic and other, every day is a huge part of this organizational process. We did have stellar successes with the SSO program, what we call the SSO program, the first semester. In reviewing, assessing our students for first semester of this past school year, we had a 10% increase in GPA across the board for our students. We also had, as importantly, a 30% increase in attendance or decrease in truancy. The guidance counselors that we are working with stress that one of the key measurables for student success is getting those students in school every day. So we're very proud of that attendance figure as well.
Yes, about that time when they were gathering the results from the first semester, we got a call from Channel 5 that they wanted to do a story about the SSO program and all the successes. So it was fantastic. They went right into one of the high schools and actually were able to talk to one of the guidance counselors who obviously were instrumental in making this program a success. So if you want to catch that clip and see how your money made the Life Tools Foundation famous, it's on our website. So like I said, Channel 5, it was really cool.
They interviewed a couple of our students as well, which we think kind of typifies the program or gets to the heart of why we're doing what we're doing.
Puts a name to a name to these and a face to these wonderful kids that just need that edge. So it was really cool. It was awesome.
About that time then when we were kind of getting in the groove for second semester, unfortunately COVID hit, so we had to make sort of a dramatic transition from in-person tutoring to digital tutoring, which again, the grant from the Wallace Family Foundation certainly helped.
Absolutely. One of the tools we were able to purchase is this digital whiteboard. So what this allowed us to do is in the different Zoom meetings that we were having with the students, when you have complex math issues, to try to talk those through, or have a student take a camera and try and do that. They could just connect this to their laptop or their tablet, whatever it was, write the problems on here. The tutor at that point could actually annotate at the same time, and then they were live and working through that problem instead of the student writing it all out and then the tutor trying to figure out where exactly the glitch was or if there were any issues. So the whiteboards were a fabulous, fabulous tool for us.
Yes, when the student writes on the whiteboard, the tutor, in a different home or on a different computer can see exactly what the
Right.
student is writing and walk through, maybe interrupt them even. Well, you don't want to do that sort of thing.
Right.
Instead of, a student having to hold up a piece of paper with their scratch work on it. We also are looking to expand the program in the fall.
Yes.
Because of our successes and frankly because of the positive results we've seen and the positive vibes in the community, we're going to be adding 2 high schools in the fall of this year. And we're in negotiations or discussions with 3 different high schools right now to figure out exactly what 2 high schools we'll be adding. But again, we're very excited about this, and our students are having great successes.
Yes.
And the program's growing. We are also growing, I guess, in addition to the program. Just in general, we've been very busy. When we first started back in 2016, we were helping about 25 or 30 students annually, and now we are helping over 160 students this past school year. And again, that's a direct result of the generosity of the Wallace family and other funders.
And that's 160 kids, right, whose lives are changed. And it's so exciting to be a part of it. We know there's a need. So like we said, we're going to be looking for a director of development, and that will be the next piece of the puzzle to keep raising those funds, and so that we can keep expanding our reach and helping lots more kids.
Yes, we hope to have that director of development position filled this fall, again, to keep us moving forward, to keep the funds ahead of the need.
Right.
But thank you again for your generosity. Literally, we would not be here without the Wallace family. We appreciate not only your support, but just, I guess, you're having our back both financially and just in spirit. It makes a big difference for us here.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.